Hi, I'm OP3. I'm going to show you now how you can use the algebra tiles that I have introduced in our last video to collect like terms or to simplify terms. So let's have a look at an example. So our term would be, for example, and I took these from your book. So let's say we have 3 plus x plus x plus 2 plus x, okay? And we would like to simplify that. So first of all, we want to represent this term with our algebra tiles. So first of all, we need 3 unit tiles here. So 1, 2, and 3 unit tiles. Then we need 1 tile representing x. So this here, that's our x tile. And we have another one of those x. Then we have another 2 unit tiles. 1, 2. And we have another x tile here. And now we would like to collect the like terms, which are these and these, to simplify this term. So let's count how many of those unit tiles have we got. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. Plus, and how many of those x tiles do we have? We have 1, 2, 3x. 3x. And that's it. That's the solution to that first question. And we had to simplify this expression. Next one. What about if we have, let's say, 2x squared plus 2x plus 3 plus x, take away x squared. So first of all, again, we would like to represent this expression with our algebra tiles. And the first thing we have here is 2x squared. 2x squared look like this. 1x squared and another x squared. That's 2x squared. Then we would like to have 2x. 2x look like this. 1x and another x here. Then we are looking at 3 units. So we're going to put 3 unit tiles there. 1 unit tile, 2 unit tiles, and another unit tile here. Then we have here 1x. And now, for the first time, this becomes interesting because now we have a negative x squared. A negative x squared. Remember, the negatives are always represented with red. That's a negative x squared. And now we have represented our expression with our algebra tiles. And now we would like to collect like terms. So let's sort them. We have here our x squares. We have here our x's and our units. All we have to do now is we need to count them to see how many we have. Remember, in our last video, we said that x squared and the negative x squared, this is a 0 term. Remember, these two, they are a 0 term. So they're just going to be gone. That's a 0 term. And now we have all the ones that we're left with. And this is 1x squared plus 1, 2, 3x plus 1, 2, 3 units. So that's this term, this expression simplified. Let's have a look at a third example. So what about if we have, let's say, 2a minus 6 plus 6 minus 3a. Now remember, when I did that first video, I told you that those tiles, these tiles, they don't always represent x. They can be any variable that you have in your expression. So in this case, in this expression, we don't have an x. We have an a. No other variable, just one a. Okay? So we're going to use these tiles to represent a. And first of all, here we have 2 of these a's. 2a. Okay? Then we have negative 6 units. Negative 6 units. Remember, the negatives are represented with those red ones. Negative always means red. 4, 5, and 6. So 6 negatives. 6 negative units. Negative 6. Then we have plus 6. So we need 6 of those yellow ones. 6 units here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then here it says minus 3a. So we need a negative 3a. Remember, these tiles were our a's. Now we need them in red because they're negative. 3 red tiles, negative 3a. And then in our next step, we're going to collect like terms. So our a's together and our units together. I'm going to put these here. So remember, we said that positive and negative, so a minus a, they cancel each other out. This is a 0 term. A negative a, that's a 0 term. So that's simply 0. We don't need to write 0 down, so we're just going to put it away. And we have another of those 0 terms here. Another 0 term here. Okay, then we're left with, what is this? This is a negative a. Let's look at our units. These two make a 0 term. That's 0. So we put it away. Don't need that. That's 0. 1 minus 1 gives us 0. 0 term. Again, 1 minus 1 gives us 0. 1 minus 1 gives us 0. Another one. 1 minus 1 plus 1 give us 0. 1 minus 1 or minus 1 plus 1 give us 0. So they're all gone. So what are we left with here? This is, remember, red is negative. So this is a negative a that we're left with. So if you want to go ahead and practice this with some examples in your book, I've put the questions that I want you to do on your list. So go ahead and try these, and then we'll be back for our next episode.